Hey everybody, this is Diane with Crafting with Fury, part 3 of how we are making our album, and that goes in our box. And if you've come back to part 3, I truly appreciate it because oh my goodness, these are so fun to make. So fun, and you can do any size. All you got to do is just adjust your measurements. So I hope that I've not been too confusing for you all. Now here is what we're making on this video. I'm going to show you how to create these pocket pages and how to put them in your binder, your album. So I decided on this size here. I wanted to make tags, and I wanted my tags to stick out of my page a little bit, so I measured that way it would come to the end of my book but not over, because if it does that then it won't go into your book, into your box. Make sense? I'm crazy. All right, so let me show you how to make the pages. So what you do is you measure your hinge, and you know that your pages are going to be the height of your hinge, which was 5 inches. Now what you need to decide to do is how far out or how long you want your page. So we know the binder is 7 inches. If we want the page, we want to put a tag in, so the page has to be less than 7. So let's do the page at 6, and we could even do a huge tag that come out to 6.5. That would be a nice photo or whatever you wanted to do. And that's kind of what I did with Becky's album. I done a huge tag, a bunch of the tags stuck out, and you got to see the tag also. So we're going to have pages at 5 by 6. So we've got 4 pages. What we need to do is cut 4 5 by 6. So let's go ahead and do, let's do 5 by 6. So there's 5 by 6, and we're just gonna make sure we're doing this right. I always like to do this. Yep, that's what I wanted. All right, and then there's a 5 by 6, and you're going to get all 4 pages out of this one. 5 by 6. I always like to remeasure 5 by 6. Okay. So, and there's easier ways to do this, but this is the way I like to do my pages because it kind of gives it a little bit of room. If you want to put a little embellishment on it or something, it gives it some flexibility. All right, so there's that. So what we want to do is we want to, the other page that we have, we want to do it a 6 by 6. So you need 4 6 by 6. So 6 by 6, 6 by 6. So this one's going to be 6 by 6 also. So there's 6 by 6. Then, oh man, I hope I was in frame. 6 by 6. All right. So you're going to have one of these for each page. And on the 6x6 one, you're going to have to score these. And on one of the 6-inch sides, you're going to score, let me make sure this is the right one. Okay, so on one of the 6x6 sides, you're going to score 1/2 inch, rotate it all the way, and 1/2 inch. And what this is going to do is, when you fold this over, it's going to be the same size as the other. You are going to glue this, or you can glue this one if you want to, or tape this down. That will make a pocket. You can put that on your hinge. So we've got that one done. This is 6 by, I'm going to make sure I don't mess up this time. 6x6. You're going to do 1/2 inch. Flip her over. 1/2 inch. And so there is another page. There's 2 pages. So 6 by 6. Make sure that's right. 1/2 inch. Flip her over. 1/2 inch. And then there is, I always like to double check everything. There's that one. And here's our last page. 6 by 6. 1/2 inch. 1/2 inch. All right. And this should be our last one. So we've got all of our pages cut out. Coming together, guys, coming together. All right, so now what you want to do is you want to, I'm going to use double-sided tape. So I'm going to put double-sided tape on either side of this. And let's just go ahead. And you don't want to go over the score line. And this is 1/4 inch tape. I don't know where I got it. Found it in my stash. Going to use her up. All right. So there's one. Come on. There's one page. Sorry guys that my mat is so ugly. But I just love, I mean, I've had this mat ever since I started crafting many moons ago. And it still works. And these things, I think they're like, gosh, they're 20, 30 bucks for these mats. And if it's working, I ain't throwing it away. All right. And I mean, I've used it like crazy. All right. There's 3 pages, and here's the last one. We're gonna tape it, tape it, tape it. Put tape there, flip her over, and put tape there. All right, so make sure you burnish your tape down before you take it off. That way, you know it'll adhere. Now, sometimes it's really hard to make a pocket and do this like this or whatever. I'm gonna show you a little trick on what I do that makes it easier for me. And then as you do these, you know, you may find an easier way to do it. So what I always do is you lay it flat like this. You line up your piece as close as you can to your score line without going over, okay? Then what happens is you just fold this flap over. There you go. Easy peasy, says Wheezy, and you don't have to fight. You don't have to fight. So let's go ahead and fight getting it even. It's as even as you can get it. All right, we burnish that down. We take our tape off. We take our tape off, or our backing off. And You know what? I should have folded this first. Fold it, fold it, fold it, fold it. Fold your hinges or fold your score lines first. Always do that. It just makes it easier. You put your paper on there as close to the score line without going over. Then fold that in. There you go. Easy peasy, says Wheezy. Didn't do as good of a job on that one as I did, but that's all right. It'd be all right. It'd be all right. It'd be all right. Fold your score lines. Burnish, burnish. After a while, you just get repetitive and you just do it. Just do it. All right. Go as close to the score line as you can. Fold it. Put it in. Fold it over. There you go. There's our third page. And then here's our last page. And guys, we are almost done. Woohoo! Hope I haven't really confused you as much, guys. I really hope I've not. Sometimes it's hard to describe how you do things when I didn't fold it. See, I get to talking and there we go. It's hard to describe things when you've done it so much. But if you got any questions, just holler at me. All right, let's put our last page down there the best we can. Flip it over. All right, so now we've got our 4 pages. And I'm going to kind of burnish each one of these down so they'll lay a little flatter. There we go. Then we got that one down, that one down. We've got this one. All right, so there's our pages, and you see they're laying flatter. Now, what you need to do, and I guess I should have done this in the binding, you need to miter these corners. I did this the last time I made this one. I did it when I made Becky's. I Swanee to my goodness. I did the same thing. And what you need to do is miter these corners. And what that does is this makes your page slide on a lot easier. So what you're going to do is you're going to take each corner here and you're just going to miter them. Just make an angle. And this is not hard to do it after you bind it. I'm sorry, guys. And then had that in my mind to do, and yeah, didn't do it. But it's not hard to do it this way either. But just take a little smidgen off, and that just makes your pages go on there easier. See that right there? How it is? You just do the little corners, just a little smidgen. All right, so now what we're going to do is we're going to slide our pages. We're going to slide our pages right there, and then that's going to be it. So let's go ahead and take the backing off of one. You can start in the front or you can start in the back. It really doesn't matter. Take that off and take that off. And open your page like this. Okay? And you just, because if you didn't miter that, you would have a real hard time because it's the same width as your page. But when you do that, you just slide the page all the way down, and then you do that, and look, your page is on there. So see, hidden hinge, you can't even see your hinge. So let's do the other 3 pages really quick. get our tape backing off. And let's put our page here. We're just going to slide it open over there. Make sure it goes all the way down before you get your tape to stick. Ta-da! We got 2 pages. We just got 2 more, guys. If you've hung with me all 3 of these videos, love your heart. I love you. Love you, love-yins. And I really appreciate you hanging with me. And let's put this one down. You slide your page on there. Make sure it's good and straight as you can. You do that. See, we got 3. Now we got 1 more. And then let's get the backing off of this. If I can get that. And get that. And let's slide our page down. All right, let's see. We got it on there. All right, guys, looky there. There is our pages. Look, there's our pages. Ta-da! We did it. We made a binder. We made an album. And now the fun is of decorating it. And let's see. See? And what you do is, since you had a little bit of wider spine, it fits perfectly in our box. So, this is how I made my binder that went in my box. Now, I'm going to reach this out to you guys to see if you want me to. If you do, I will be happy to come back in a few days or, you know, when I can to show you. But would you like for me to show you how I decorated the box, how I prepped it, or whatever? What is that? I don't know what that is. Oh, it's in the box. I thought, what is that squeaky noise? Oh my goodness, what's that squeaky noise? It's in the box. Why is it doing that? That's crazy. Do you hear it? That's hilarious. What is that? Well, the box is squeaking. But anyway, if you would like for me to come back and show you how I decorate a box to prep it for these albums, I would be happy to. So just leave me in the comments below. Thank you guys so much for watching. I truly appreciate it. Let me show you. I guess I didn't do the tags. I tell you what, let's do this. Let's do this. If you guys would like for me to do some more videos on Let's Decorate. Do you want me to do a video on how I decorate a box and how I decorate an album? Let me know below, and we will do that together too. So thank you all so much for watching. I pray each of you have a wonderful week. Be safe out there. Take care of yourselves. And I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.